Oh, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome to part one of our virtual book launch for our new book that just came out today. Today is launch day on the power of coaching. You know, one of the things, yes, I'm so excited. Everyone say hello to our audience out there. You now have a time today to get to know some of these amazing authors in this book. The stories that are in this book are so transformative because one of the things that we wanted to be able to do was come on one accord to let people know, about the power of coaching. That it doesn't matter what has happened in the past. We don't have to have a great past to have a great future. We can be able to recreate ourselves each and every day. And our healing and our hope and our purpose and our passion and our prosperity is totally in your hands. The benefits of coaching are priceless, which you'll hear about in the book. Today, I wanted to just take a few moments for you to get to know each of these authors and then for them to be able to share from their perspective what coaching means to them, and also a little bit about the free gift that they have once you purchase your book. It's on Amazon for $1.99 today. Make sure you get it today to support us in becoming a bestseller. And I'm just looking forward to you hearing a little bit about them. And so a little bit of taste and see now, and you'll be able to really feel like you know them as you hear their story in the book, okay? So first up, I would like to introduce, I'll kind of go in the book in the order of the chapters are in. First, we'd like you to meet Dr. Linda Jordan. Dr. Linda, let me go ahead and I'm going to make you like in speaker view so you can be able to see. Dr. Linda, tell us a little bit about who you are and how you serve others.
Sure. So hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Linda Jordan, no relation to Michael Jordan. So it's an O, not an A. So I'm a wife, mother, and breast cancer survivor, certified coach, trainer, speaker, and enjoy life in itself. So how I serve individuals and organizations, for-profit and nonprofit, is to help them identify opportunities in the workplace, identify rigorous changes that may be happening, organizational as well as personnel changes. And in doing that, I help them identify those changes so we can close those gaps, close those areas that need to be focused on so that they can increase productivity as well as increasing profits. So it's a holistic approach from an organization to help them be the best that they can be. But most importantly, when it comes to coaching, it's all about making sure that we have time with those leaders to help them be better leaders so they can focus on their teams.
Thanks so much for sharing that awesome introduction, and thank you for your service to the world. And I just want you to be able to share. Can you share with us quickly kind of what coaching means to you? Right? Like what are the benefits of coaching from your perspective? And share with us also a little bit of free the gift that you have that you offer in your chapter.
Yeah. So what coaching means to me is coaching is a lifeline. I've had a coach for many years, and there's a difference between a coach and a mentor. And having a coach is someone who can listen to you, not tell you what to do. They listen to you, figure out what is it that you want to do, and help you get there. You know, no one wants to be told what to do. So that's where that coach comes in. And all the coaches I've had in my life, they have helped me to get to where I am. So I have it in my head of kind of where I want to go. You know what that end goal is, but you're not sure how to get there. And you've got all these checks and balances. And that's really where a coach comes in to help you create that strategy so that you can get to where you want to be, so that you can live your best life. And that's really what coaching means to me. And I think every person should have a coach. Think about it this way. Every great athlete, regardless of whatever sport they're playing, they all have a coach so that they can improve, master their skill, master their talent. So as leaders, as entrepreneurs, as coaches ourselves, teachers, trainers, doctors, nurses, why don't we have a coach? If an athlete needs a coach to be the best they can be, then we as individuals need a coach so that we can be the best that we can be and live our best life.
Oh my gosh, that's so good. I feel so motivated just by your words, right? because we all need support. We don't want to go the battle alone. Exactly what she said. And the beautiful thing about coaching is available to anyone. Anyone.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But you don't have to be the lifestyles of the rich and famous. You don't have to be a famous actor or anything like that. It's coaches out there that can support you at all levels. So Dr. Jordan, thank you so much for being here. And thank you for sharing. What is your free gift that you have for us?
So the free gift is a free 30-minute discovery call, or you can call it a clarity call, but it's time with me so we can quickly really have a discussion about what's going on in your life, what's not working the way that you really want it to work. And then my goal is to help you create a strategy in that short period of time that can help you propel from where you are to where you want to be.
I love it. I love it. So happy that you're here. And we're so grateful that you had your contribution in the book.
So glad to be here.
I know. Thank you. And one thing I forgot to mention before even having you talk was that the book is divided into 2 sections. Okay. This is for business growth and life transformation, because we cover and support all sides of life. So the beautiful thing, Dr. Linda was in the first section on business and life, development chapters, how to elevate business and life. She helps you on all sides. And there's another amazing coach that I want you to mention, that I want to introduce you to, who is also in that business and life section. The other section that we'll talk about in a moment was on how to elevate your life and yourself. Right. So this covers more of the personal growth, and we'll talk about those coaches and introduce them in a moment. So now I want to be able to bring to you the amazing Kimberly Costi. She's going to be able to share with you a little bit about who she is and how she serves. And the title of her chapter was Coaching Saves Lives. So Dr. Linda's title was Live Your Best Life, and maybe future Dr. Kimberly, her title is Coaching Saves Lives. So Kimberly, thanks so much for gracing us with your presence today. And go ahead and come off mute and share with us who you are and how do you serve.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be with such powerful women here today. I'm very excited to hear Linda's story, and then going to hear from Regina and Nikki in a minute. And also, I just got a sale of our book. Woohoo! The first. It should have been my mom, right? I need to reach out to her. So, who am I? I'm Kimberly Costi, speaker and social media. Attraction marketing is really it. It's not just social media. It's attraction marketing is my jam. And I love teaching attraction marketing to people so they can get their message out there in a much bigger way. And so I do that in a number of ways. But let me circle back to how it saved my life. Because really, seriously, thank goodness it's available to all. And I love what Linda said. And for me, I was 50 years swimming in neediness and victimhood and why me? And it wasn't until coaching. I had a really bad breakup, and I thought, what am I doing? I'm 50 years old and I don't know how to pick a good man. So I dove into coaching because I knew about coaching, but I had never been coached. So I dove right in. I knew that was the answer, and it sure was. It seriously saved my emotional life. But it goes so much further than that. I definitely use the mindset and the coaching in business as well, because we come up against a lot of blocks when we put our shingle out and become an entrepreneur. As we know, it's not an easy road, and all of those limiting beliefs need to be dealt with. So that is what I was up against, and that's how it saved my life for reals. So now I just turned my attention to attraction marketing because I absolutely fell in love with it when I did a deep dive into it for my own business. I just fell in love with it so much, I just decided that I needed to change niches. So my free gift is a Facebook facelift, where we will see if your profile, your personal page, not your business page, your personal profile on Facebook, matches your messaging. And we'll take a look at your content and see how is that getting your message out there, and is it effective, and are you getting engagement and stuff like that. So I see the attraction marketing journey as getting your messaging down, which we all need to do anyway, and then start to do content that's in your brand voice, optimizing all of your profiles because everything needs to match up, and then start doing really good, compelling, engaging content, and then grow your audience so you've got more eyes on you. And then you need to qualify all the leads you're going to be getting on social media. That's exciting. And then I teach people how to take people from potential prospects to qualified leads to offers and sales. So that's basically the journey that I take people through. And yeah, what else can I say?
One other question, and you touched on it a little bit, but tell us a little bit from your perspective, as you think about all the coaching that you've done, all the coaching that you do, big picture, what are the benefit, like some of the biggest benefits of coaching from your perspective?
Oh yeah, sorry about that.
It's all good. Perfect.
So to me, the benefits are the reason that I went to coaching when I was brokenhearted and looking at my whole life instead of therapy, for example, is one of the biggest benefits to me of coaching is that forward looking focus that coaching has. It's so like, yeah, we're going to go in there and see where these limiting beliefs came from, but we're not going to live there. We're going to get in there, we're going to yank it out by the roots, and we're going to move on. And that's kind of what I needed. I didn't need to sit with somebody for a couple of years and, okay, no offense to therapy or anything. Therapy has its place, definitely. I'm not saying that. But I knew I needed coaching. I needed some quick wins. I needed to move forward. And I was ready to just be like, just tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'm okay. I'm ready to hear it. Let's just get this done. So for me, it's the forward focus that coaching has that I think is the biggest benefit.
Kimberly, thanks so much. That's so awesome and true, right? Like, so many amazing nuggets that you would share, but I just wanted to recap. Like, so one of the things that, we even talk about, and I guess kind of the motivation of even putting this book together was that part about how to lean in, let go, and leap forward. A lot of times we can get stuck in past situations, past circumstances. We can feel paralyzed. And the beauty of coaching is that, we can lean into that paralyzed, figuring out what's going on, what's holding us back, break free from those things that are holding us back, and allow us to leap forward into our calling. The other thing that you really highlighted was that part about how business, it's like the areas of our life are not really separate. Right. Where, a lot of times we think, okay, we tend to focus on the things that we're good at and we neglect the things that we're not. But really especially as entrepreneurs, our business is an extension of us. So how we go is how the business goes. And so that's why that power of having support to be able to have other people support you along the way is so powerful. So therefore we can create peace on all sides. So happy that you were with us, Kimberly. And
thank you.
Everyone definitely check out her chapter on how coaching saves lives, and you'll definitely be transformed from like all the chapters. So happy that you're here. And now we're diving into the next section. This is all about, the second section of the book is all about life and self. And we have two amazing coaches here who are going to be able to share with you about that part. First, next coach I would like to introduce you to is Coach Nikki Richmond. So happy that you're here, Nikki. Aloha, welcome. So,
hello. Hello to all the beautiful people.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to be hearing from you next. Coach Nikki, would you mind telling us about who you are and how you serve others. And what are the benefits of coaching from your perspective?
Yes, I'm happy to share. And I'm also happy to share this space and this time with all of these wonderful and inspiring ladies as well, including you, Dr. Heather. I always love working with you. But I'm Coach Nikki. I am a trauma release life coach. So I focus on releasing that trauma. And like you said before, not having to have a great past to have a great future. I am living proof of that. So I definitely, love that about coaching. I'm a Girl Scout leader as well. I love working with children. I'm definitely a child advocate and have been for many years in helping young ladies and teenagers prepare for life going forward, because life gets difficult and everyone needs a coach on their side or an advocate of some kind. I'm still everyone's favorite stylist and makeup artist, so I wanted to have something more to offer behind the chair than just making people feel beautiful on the outside, because the real healing starts when you feel beautiful from the inside, and that's something I've always wanted to target. I serve by coaching. I serve by volunteering my time for my children with Girl Scouts, and coming up with things for to stimulate their minds of growth and help them move forward as well. And benefits of coaching, like you said, are just so limitless, and it just goes so much further and beyond any other practice that I've tried. I know we've touched on what the difference is with therapy and coaching, and I've been on both sides of that as well. But what coaching really gave me that other things didn't is the skills. The skills to be able to, get through those times. So when I leave the time that I've spent with my coach, that I am able to survive on my own, but not just to survive, I can thrive on my own. And that's what I wasn't doing. I was just kind of going along with emotions. I was hurt and traumatized by everything that I had been through, and being a survivor of sexual abuse, and having a child that is in and out of the hospital all the time, and then piling other children into the mix upon that, and making sure everyone is heard. That was really important to me, and that's what coaching gave to me, was the freedom to hear and be heard.
Oh, Coach Nikki, thank you so much for sharing your story and your testimony. I'm so happy that you're here, because there's a lot of people who go through so many things, and sometimes we feel like it's just difficult to be able to overcome. So being able to highlight and focus on the name of her title, by the way, is Harvesting Hope Through Trauma, right? Highlighting that, hey, trauma happens and you can overcome it. So happy that you share that. And even on her sign back there, which you only probably can see part of it, but it has, if you move the camera over a little bit, you see the life preserver. Is the life preserver on that one too?
Yeah.
Is it there? Okay.
Life preserver. That's what life coaching is.
Yes, a life coaching is a life preserver. So you're going to be so amazed by her story when you listen to it and when you read it. Okay, read it, listen to it in the future, but when you read it. And can you also share with us, what is your free gift that you have in the book that you can share
Certainly.
with us?
So I have two free gifts. The first free gift is an ebook that I came up with on how to be the calm in the chaos. Chaos is evident, but learning how to be the calm and not letting other people take power away from you is important. So that's something that I really spent a lot of time on and would love to offer everyone, free of charge. It's on my website, www.pamperyourproblems.com. And then I also, similar to Kimberly, I offer a freedom call. So it's similar to a clarity call, and we just focus on the things that are really weighing you down, and where you feel like your power is being taken away, because we really want to give that power back to you. And that's something that I offer as well, is a 40-minute free freedom call.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Coach Nikki, for sharing that amazing information. What the thing that came to me when you were talking was it's about facing. Like you're like, there's another chapter that says face everything and rise, but this part about facing the things that are going on. So therefore you can be able to overcome them and be able to step into all the amazingness that you're called. That's just so powerful. So we appreciate you and your work. And keep up. And definitely everyone who's listening, make sure you take advantage of all of these amazing authors and the free gifts that they have to share. Spend that time with them. Some of them are charging like a lot of money per session, and they're giving you these free gifts, which is definitely going to be a gift and transform your life. And last and definitely not least, we have the amazing Coach Rongina. Coach Rongina is the title of her book, her chapter is Coaching Empowers You. We're so happy that you're here, Rongina. Come on off a mute and say hello to everyone.
Hello, great morning, afternoon, everyone. This has been a full throttle day for me, but I am so excited to be among such great, powerful women in the execution of this launch of this amazing book here. Who am I? Well, I am first a servant of the true and living God. I am your community motivator. I am also a nurse by trade with over 20 years in the healthcare field. I am a business owner for a couple of entities here, but I do have a nonprofit organization, which is Gina's iFeed. I have my all natural skincare business, and I have a coaching business. And my coaching business is Kingdom Solutionist Coaching and Mentoring. And I believe one of the beautiful queens said earlier, it's a huge difference between coaching and mentoring. Coaching, what it means to me, and personally what it has done for me, because I had to experience it before I could actually operate in it. And so I had to end up getting coaching a little bit after I had started my own business. And what it did for me, and I believe that's what was my alignment of my calling as I entered into the coaching world as a coach myself, is charging the accountability of an individual's purpose. And that helped me so tremendously. And even to this day, because I still have coaches and mentors that help me in my journey, because you elevate, you don't stay in the same season. And so that helped me. And that's what I do with others. In my area of expertise, I help ignite and charge that accountability within that individual so that their purpose will not be a fail, but it will be a huge success, of victory. And so what was the other thing here? Coaching, and that's basically what coaching means to me. My free gift is 15 minutes of consultation, totally free. And you can get a lot accomplished in 15 minutes. It's a lot that you can cover. It's a lot that you can charge in their thought process of an individual's person's purpose. Also, they may just very well find that aha moment in that 15 minutes. And your assignment will be completed and they will go on to the next part of their journey. But I am offering that to everyone that purchased the book. Make sure you read my chapter and all of the beautiful queens. But my chapter is the empowering of coaching. So I'm just excited about this journey. I'm excited about the push. I thank God for Dr. Heather, because she really poured. She not only had this project here just to gather a bunch of authors together to complete the assignment, but she made sure that you fulfilled your purpose as the purpose and the vision that she had was fulfilled as well. And so I'm so glad to be among great, awesome women from, I believe, all over. It's not just Virginia here, but we have queens from all over, that is all over the world on this project. that is superior, and to execute this in excellence, that is amazing to me. So that is all I will share for now. Get with each and every person that is on here. Get to know more about us. It's so much more than what you see here. And if you need any of our services, that is what we are here for.
Oh my gosh, Coach Rajita, thank you so much for that beautiful. I was like, I could just feel her energy, and I know that y'all could too, right? It's like Holy Spirit filled. So that 15 minutes, I'm sure there's gonna be some transformation that happens. That's why you want to get your copy of the book. It's like I feel like I just need all more of each of them. See, here's the thing. Thank you so much for sharing that amazing story and sharing your wisdom. The things that no matter who, one thing I just want to share with each of you who are listening, no matter who you think you are, you're so much more than that. A lot of times right now, there's so many people living in prisons of their mind, thinking that they can only be in this box, that this is all that they're called for, that there's no way out. And, you know, the beauty of what coaching had done, even for me, and for all of us here, is that it showed us that there's an unlimited amount of potential. There's unlimited possibilities. There's unlimited hopes. There's unlimited plans for our future. You know, as I was thinking about this book, the scripture that came to me was Jeremiah 29:11, where it says, "For the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans not to harm you, but to prosper you, plans to give you a hope and a future." You know, right now, there's so much need for that, and coaching can do that. So if you resonated, you connected, I'm sure that each of you have connected with some of these stories today. This is just the surface and just the beginning of what the wisdom that they share in their chapters are. So I want you to make sure that you get your copy of the book today. We'll make sure we put the link in the chat below. We've been sharing it on social media and emails and all that stuff. And let this be the beginning of a new journey. So therefore you can step into all that you're called to be. So therefore you can do all that you're called to do in order to have all that you've called to have in your life. We appreciate you in this time. Thank you everyone for being here. Coaches, let's give them, and authors, let's give them a big old wave saying thank you, thank you. And we look forward to us individually. Until next time, peace.